You've probably heard the word spiritual a lot. Maybe it's from a pastor, a self help guru, or someone talking about a near death experience. For many, it brings up a mix of feelings. It might sound mystical and beautiful, or it might sound like a bunch of fluffy, new age ideas you can't quite get a handle on. If you grew up in a traditional church, it might have been used to describe things like dreams, visions, or supernatural experiences that you were told to believe in without question. But what if the word means something else entirely? What if the true meaning of spiritual isn't about the supernatural, but about the deeply human? Emanuel Swedenborg, a scientist and theologian from the 18th century, suggested that we have two sides: an internal, spiritual world and an external, natural one. He believed our spiritual world isn't some far off, ghostly realm, but the very source of our being, the part of us that holds our love, our intentions, and our deepest thoughts. Our external world, our body and our actions, is a reflection of that inner self. So, what does it mean to be a truly spiritual person? It's not about being a saint or a psychic. It's about being someone who is on an unrelenting pursuit of truth and who is actively guided by love for others. This kind of spiritual life isn't about blind faith. It's about intellectual honesty and a journey toward living with greater integrity. It's about bringing your inner world and your outer actions into harmony. This is a profoundly freeing idea, especially if you've been hurt by religion. You may have walked away from the church, but you haven't lost your spiritual self. In fact, that very pursuit of truth that led you to deconstruct your faith might be the most spiritual thing you've ever done. We're inviting you to explore a new way of understanding this powerful word, to see that your journey is not just valid, but a sacred path toward a more authentic life.